Fast Break 15, the rapid recap of high school hoops in East Central Illinois.
Tonight, Central looks for revenge after last month's heartbreaking loss to Centennial.
Another rematch over in Urbana, the Tigers looking for payback against Danville.
In the Vermilion Valley, arch rivals Westville and Georgetown Ridge Farm square off, while Bismarck Henning looks to stay unbeaten against Schlarman.
Fast Break 15, where we know we're coming up on the juiciest part of the season.
The winners will eat steaks, the losers will have beans and weenies.
Okay, the perfect steak. Now, steak is one of those things that most people love.
Weenies, weenies, weenies.
My favorite scene in the history of the world. Welcome in, everyone, to Fast Break 15. Mike, there's no appetizers here. We start with that steak. Tim Beckman would be proud with a rematch of a great game.
That's right, AJ. Central was just inches short of leaving Centennial's gym with a win. Alas, the Chargers took bragging rights into Combs' gym tonight. The Maroons crowd fired up for this one, looking for their first victory over Centennial in years. And early on here, it's sophomore Jordan Caroline with a nice low post move. Then Xavier Martin hitting the three-ball. Central. They are fired up. AJ, they can taste victory, but the Chargers, they would try and put up a fight. Sophomore Michael Fink with a nice move down low. And then off the turnover, coming up here, it's the man who hit the game winner against Central last month. Dustin Walls goes coast to coast for the lay-in. But too much Central. The seniors have been waiting for this moment. Clayton Jones hits the three, and then it's Corvon Butler with the nice move down low in the low post. Not even the rope could stop the Central fans from storming the court, and this one, the Maroons finally get that win over Centennial, 62-43.
I think defensively we got after it. We made it hard for them to score in the half court. We shared the ball offensively, and we played 32 minutes of intensity. You know, Centennial's been playing really well the last few years, and it was nice to get one tonight.
Can't even describe it, man. It feels so good. It's been so long. I feel like I'm in heaven, baby.
Yeah, you know, 4 years, guys finally get the win. Just, describe the feeling.
Man, it's unbelievable. I got butterflies right now. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. It feels great.
Big time win for the Maroons. Well, Danville coming off a loss to Centennial Tuesday night, back in the CU, this time in Urbana. Having some issues with the rim. Fix it. Urbana getting everything in order. Both teams fast out of the gate for the Tigers. It is Percival Blissett finding Donald McKinnell for the three, but the Vikes coming back off the miss by Devin McGuire. Jerron Cunningham with the board and put back. Now, Coach Russell for the Tigers kind of saying, hey, I want this. Let's see it. But first, leave his move. Dante Ingram, woo! With the left hand. Too much. PJ Blissett, though. Urbana scoring there. They win this one in a blowout, 88-67.
And it's tourney time in the Sangamon Valley, and that takes us to Paxton, the hosts, taking on Moments in the semifinal. In the fourth there, it's Eric Thomas with the bucket for two. And then another off the miss here, down low. A nice putback for Paxton. PBL, they would keep the momentum going in this one. Tanner Harris hits the outside jumper, and then Lamar Watson coming up here. He would score two more. The home of the Panthers, they would end up being happy with I guess the AJ, they would kind of end up being unhappy with this result. Paxton Buckley falls in this one by a final score of 50-35.
With the ball around, rebound, played good, solid defense.
Well, there's a mouthful. As for the nightcap in Paxton, SJO and Cissna Park deciding the other participant in tomorrow night's title game. That'll be at Parkland. First quarter, SJO hitting the ground running. There's Nate Michael getting the deuce. Cissna Park coming right back. Alex Rabe getting two of his own. We're tied. A back and forth one to the very end. Chase Patton for the Spartans hitting the three. The Timberwolves, though, I said it was back and forth. And here's why. They could come right back. Cole Hasselbring getting his own two. And in the end, it was the Spartans getting the win in overtime, 60-57.
And it's a rivalry best known for its football, but there's plenty on the line tonight for Georgetown Ridge Farm, where the Buffs host Westville. That's next. Stay tuned to Fast Break 15. Welcome back. The Coal Bucket game in the fall is the staple of the Westville-Georgetown Ridge Farm rivalry.
Yet on the gridiron, the Tigers won a tight one, but the Buffs came into tonight 3 games ahead in the basketball standings. And of course, that's what matters right now. Buffs stampeding early on. Ryan Dew taking the dish and drains the 3. Tigers trying to slow it down, hang around. Hey, you're down by 20, try to work your way back in. In the post, Lane White with the touch and the bucket. But GRF just too strong. They would continue to stay ahead by plenty. Matthew Hay, nice dish there to Dylan Bina, who's good from long range. Buffs win. They are now 8-1 in the VBC.
And Bismarck heading unbeaten in the VDC on the hilltop tonight against Schlarman. Getting fired up in the crowd there. Austin Taylor drives, kicks out to Steven Kraut for the open jumper. Crowd wanted a charge. They don't get it. Toppers strike back in transition here. Ronnie Soderstrom takes the pass and lays it in, but the Devils would pull away. Tyler, here, look at this mascot there, but here it's tough with the outlet pass. Drives the lane and finishes. Bismarck heading still alone atop the standings, winning 65-32.
Every game is big. Every game should be big. Every game should be playing your hardest. This should be a good game to watch.
The game of the night, though, was in Catlin tonight. Pick it up in the last minute, tied at 44. It looks like it's a bad pass to the corner, but it's right to Zach Curtin. Oh, the 3. Comets ahead by 3. Storm back the other way. Ross Leonard keeping the Storm alive. Yes! 3 seconds left now. Gurdon's at the line, trying to make it a 3-point lead. Oh, deep breath, big moment. He hits it, so the Storm would need a triple. Quick inbounds pass.
No
David
way.
Zachary from half court.
No way.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
They've got the momentum going into overtime. They've got this, overcoming a 16-point deficit. Then Cole Taylor opening OT with a 3. Storm are going to win, right? But Oakwood with heart. Tyler Knight the other way, tying it with a 3. Then from long distance, Kyle Elliott, the dagger. The Comets, a super impressive win on the road, 65-57. Wow.
What a game. Our basketball odyssey takes us back to the CU. UD High welcoming Normal Calvary. Early on, great defense by senior Justin Song. Gets the steal and goes coast to coast for the lay-in. And then check out the defense coming up here. Kyle Freeze looking for the shot, but Tahar Bowen Pinto says, not in UD High's house with the block. Normal Calvary coach Michael Tuma trying to keep his team in it. Too much UD High. Song with the drive to the hoop. UD High beats Normal Calvary by a final score of 72-53. And at Huff Hall, very special evening for the 6th-ranked Illini wrestlers. Senior night there, and Illinois, they would roll in this one, taking down Wisconsin 38-3. They moved to 14-2 on the year, including 6-2 in the Big Ten. Well, what a night for Fast Break. AJ, your last Fast Break. We want to thank you for all your help here. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks for letting me in your living room for 3 years.